If you invest, you need information. We are all spoiled that we live in the digital age, and it's never been easier to find any information that you need to make an investing decision. We're going to show you 20 websites that we use all the time to help us find information and make decisions. My name is Brian Feroldi.
My name is Brian Stoffel.
Brian, let's kick it off. So, the number one tool that we use is the SEC.
Yes, if you go to the TIKR database and we put the URL in there so you can go right to this page, you just type in your company's ticker into that box, it comes up and you can look through everything that's there.
Navigating the SEC's website can be a bit of a bear. You do have to know what you are looking for. Here is a quick overview of some of the filings that we use and what they tell you. This chart is downloadable for our members on our community page, but the two most important ones here are the 10K, which is the annual report, and the proxy, which is the DEF 14A. Number two is the company's investor relations site. Go to your favorite search engine. Mine is Ecosia. Type in the company name and investor relations. If the company is worth anything, they will have a full bit of information there that you can use to find SEC filings, presentations, transcripts, press releases, news, quarterly reports. The company itself is often a great place to get information.
Next is Twitter. If you want to find out information about a company on Twitter, just put the $ followed by the ticker. But there are other ways, and there's a lot that you have to wade through in there as well. One recommendation we have is you can go to our Twitter pages, and our handles are right there. And if you click in that where we've highlighted, you can follow or at least look at the same people that we follow, that we believe provide value on Twitter. Follow them, and it'll help you wade through a lot of the short-term thinking that we tend to avoid when we're on Twitter.
There's definitely a lot of noise, but we have both spent a long time curating our list, so that's a little shortcut to follow the people that we think are worth following. Okay, number 4, YouTube. You know this. You're watching this on YouTube. YouTube can be a great resource for getting information on a company's. You can put in the company name, and oftentimes there are people that are doing stock analysis on it. You can also get CEO interviews. So put in the CEO's name and interview. That can teach you a lot about the personality of the people that are behind the companies that you own.
Next is Glassdoor. Glassdoor can take a little bit of time to get used to. You need to wade through it a little bit, but in general, it's a great website to see what employees think about working at specific companies, especially if you're going to invest in it. In general, we like to see scores of 4.0 or higher, but you can also find out what people think of the CEO they interview that they have, and you can also go through the interviews and the reviews to see what kind of problems might be surfacing at a company.
There's always nuance that needs to be applied to any reviews that you read, but it's a great place to get information. Number 6, podcasts. This is just a tiny, tiny sampling of some of the wonderful investing podcasts that are out there. I actually have a list of podcasts that is ever growing, that is downloadable. If you want to download a copy of that list, click the show notes.
Next is Fool.com, and obviously we are biased. Both of us have written and continue to write for the Motley Fool, but Fool.com has a huge amount of resources that people can use for free. We think it's a great website. If you type the company's ticker symbol into the box up on the right, you'll get a page that has all of the articles that are available to you, and it helps you, especially when you're just getting started learning about a company.
Before I became a paid member myself, I was lurker on the Fool.com for years, and the free articles that they offer are very high quality. Number 8 is a recent app that came out called Quartr, Quartr. This is an app that you can download on your phone, both Apple Store and Android devices, and it lets you listen to investor conference calls quickly and for free. What I like about this is you can fast forward, you can rewind, you can click forward to the Q&A, you can 2x speed. Very useful tool for listening to investor calls.
That is a new one for me. I'm looking forward to giving it a try. Number 9 is Finviz. Basically, this is probably the best, fastest, easiest to use screener that I've found on the internet. I use it every day just to look through if any companies are making huge moves to check and see if there's any news behind it that I should be checking up on. But there are so many different ways that you can search all the stocks that are investable out there.
It's the best free screener I've come across by far, Finviz.com. Number 10, Whale Wisdom. This is a site that you can go to, put in any fund name or stock name, and you can see who owns it. This page shows Dorsey Asset Management, which is all the stocks that Pat Dorsey owns in his fund. He's a great investor that I like to follow, and Whale Wisdom makes it easy.
Next is IPOscoop. IPOscoop is a great website to go to if you want to find out about companies that are newly public. You can go in, you can search about companies that are planning or have just become public. Neither one of us really invests at an IPO of a company, but it's a great learning tool. It's a great way to find new stock ideas for your portfolio.
Number 12, Yahoo Finance. This is a site that I still use daily. And those little tabs at the top, after you type in a ticker, you can see statistics, profile, financials, analysis. You can look at the market cap. It's a quick website to go to and get fast information on a company.
Next is TIKR.com. TIKR has a lot of the information that we've been talking about, but they present it in a way that's really helpful and useful. It's a great website to go to if you want to find out information. You just type the ticker symbol in at the top, and you'll find out all the information you're looking for about that company.
14, Stockcard.io. Stockcard.io is a channel sponsor, but they are not sponsoring this video. We just think their website is very useful. We use it as a portfolio tracking tool for ourselves, but I really like the way they lay out information on any company that you type in.
Number 15 is Stockrow. Stockrow is able to give you so much information in one screenshot. You can go through and find out everything about a company over an elongated time period, and it's a great way for you to study and visually see trends over time.
Number 16 is Koyfin.com. Koyfin is a tool that is really designed for high-end users, but it is amazing the amount of information that this platform offers to its users for free. It takes a while to kind of get used to the layout because it's so powerful and there's so much data thrown at you, but if you are really into data and analytics, Koyfin is a great website.
Number 17, like many of the ones we've just been covering, cmlviz.com, you can type in a ticker and find out so much about a company. It presents a lot of information, and if it works for you, it can be a really great resource.
18, Google Finance. Plain old Google Finance has wonderful long-term data on all kinds of companies, and it's presented for you easily. A lot of Google properties can be very helpful with investing. I use Google Sheets to watch a portfolio, and I use Google Docs to keep a journal of myself. So Google, great resource.
Number 19 is Morningstar.com. Morningstar does a great job of making things that are investable, especially for beginning investors. I think it's a great website to visit if you're just looking for ideas or just beginning your due diligence on a company.
And 20 is back to Fool.com, but this time we're looking at Motley Fool Caps. Motley Fool Caps is a free stock picking tool that you can go to, put in any company you want, give it the thumbs up or the thumbs down, and it will track you so it can score your picks. This is a tool that I have used for more than 10 years, and I have learned so much about myself as an investor by using Motley Fool Caps. You can also go through and see which players are scoring the best and get some stock ideas from them. So Motley Fool Caps, a wonderful tool. Brian, this is a list of our favorite top 20 tools, but this is by no means a complete list. It's amazing the free tools that are out there for investors to use.
Yes, this is one of those videos that might not age very well because it seems like there are always new tools that are coming out that do an even better job. It's a great time to be an investor. The key is knowing which tools to use and how to use them. Hopefully, this gives you a head start in doing your own due diligence.
But what tools do you use? What did we miss? Please let us know in the comment section below. We're always looking for new tools that are out there that can help us to invest better. Brian, see you next time.